What's up? I'm Jeff Haynes from Tech Bargains, and this is the video review of the Lenovo IdeaPad Yoga 11. In today's age of ultrabooks, convertibles, and tablets, what exactly do you call a system that can transform into multiple modes depending upon your work and your play needs? A laplet? A tab top? It's a valid question, especially when it comes to the Yoga 11, which can change between laptop, tablet, and media watching modes in a matter of seconds. So how good is this small system? Here's our review. The IdeaPad Yoga 11 we reviewed was powered by an Nvidia Tegra3 processor running at 1.4 GHz with 2 GB of RAM. It featured Nvidia ULP GeForce graphics and displayed content on an 11.6-inch 5-point multi-touch display with a native resolution of 1366 by 768. The system had a 64 GB solid-state drive, ran Windows RT, and packed a 1-megapixel 720p HD webcam, as well as 2 USB 2.0 ports, HDMI port, and a 2-in-1 card reader. Similar to the design of its older brother, the Yoga 13, we were impressed by the overall design and the quality of the Yoga 11. The system is clearly made up to be both durable and flexible, from its leather-finished palm rest to its heavy-duty hinges, which was perfect for setting the screen angle at virtually any degree we wanted without the display budging, regardless of how we twisted or folded the system. The chiclet-style keyboard was very nice to type on, and its response was excellent. We also found the touchpad to be quite responsive, although there was a bit of a desire in the office for the pad to be somewhat larger. Of course, the basic design of the system is tied specifically to the meaning of the system's name. The computer has 4 separate modes: laptop, stand, tent, and tablet, which allows you to reconfigure the computer to essentially meet your needs. Whether you're simply trying to get work done alone or you're trying to share content with other people, the Yoga converts in a matter of seconds. What's nice, apart from the easy sharing of the stand, tent, and tablet modes of the machine, is the fact that the keyboard turns off with these alternate modes to ensure you don't have accidental button presses. We also like the fact that the computer came with an optional slot and case, which could protect the entire system or act as a sleeve for the keyboard when it wasn't used. We felt that the screen of the Yoga 11 really stood out, primarily because it felt larger than 11 inches and seemed incredibly sharp. Whether we were watching movies, TV shows, or YouTube videos, or playing games and launching apps, everything looked great. We found that the 5-point multi-touch display worked quite well, picking up the slightest touch and responding quickly. This of course brings up the speed and the processing power of the system, which managed to wake from sleep mode in seconds. Even though the Yoga 11 runs a Tegra 3 instead of an AMD or an Intel processor, the system produced a fast amount of speed and functionality during use. We detected some lag during the opening of web pages, but it was minor compared to the actual browsing of these pages themselves. This was a hiccup next to the speed of the system. It's also extremely quiet, and we didn't detect a noisy fan that ever kicked on during use, nor did we find the computer get hot during operation. Of course, you should also be aware that the Yoga 11 runs Windows RT, the underpowered version of Windows 8. There isn't an option to upgrade this particular model either. As an aside, the model for June 2013 will actually feature the full OS. We were pleased to find the computer also had quite a lot of battery life resting in its small frame, easily allowing us to pull down 12 hours of power on a charge with everyday use and brightness levels pumped up. Not too bad for a system that starts at $550. We did run into a few issues with the Yoga, and while they were limited, they were notable. The first problem was the weight of the computer, which wasn't noticeable in the other modes until we converted it into a tablet. With the keyboard folded back and its screen, the 2.8 pounds of the system feels a lot heavier than it initially seemed. Even with this deceptive weight, we were still pleased that the thickness of the computer didn't really change when it was folded back. We also weren't pleased by the audio presentation of the computer. It's clear that the Yoga is trying to make its own mark on the tablet, laptop, and convertible markets, but the sound quality was only okay even with the volume maxed out. Also, given the fact that the system is designed to twist, bend, and flex, along with its touchscreen, it begs to be touched. But fingerprints just start to build up on the screen, case, and everywhere else, which just ruins the look of the system. Expect to carry a cloth to constantly wipe off fingerprints that are placed on the Yoga. We were lucky that the review unit came with a case, but you'll want to have a cover to protect the system when you're resting it on surfaces or transporting it. Finally, we also found that there were some potential network connection issues that could arise depending upon your network. We found the system would sometimes not easily connect to some configured settings, and we'd have to manually specify networks even if they'd been auto-selected, forcing a lot of time to manually configure and reconfigure the system. It's been said that good things come in small packages, and the Lenovo IdeaPad Yoga 11 definitely fulfilled that adage thanks to its small size and its flexible design. The Nvidia Tegra3 processor produced quick speeds, while the convertible modes and the screen quality was amazing. It's also affordable and has very long battery life. Now, it does have a lot of weight as a tablet, and it does have some connectivity issues which stand out as a negative. Plus, since the Yoga 11 runs on the limited Windows RT instead of the standard Windows 8, you may find that you want to consider a different machine if you need the full functionality of a laptop. But if you're looking to get some work done as well as some play and you want an eye-catching machine, you should definitely consider getting your hands on this computer. For these reasons, we decided to give the Lenovo IdeaPad Yoga 11 a 4 out of 5. For the latest coupons and deals on systems like the Lenovo IdeaPad Yoga 11, be sure to check out techbargains.com/Lenovo. To enter our monthly giveaway, make sure you always check out techbargains.com/YouTube. And to watch our video unboxings, video reviews, and exclusive video features, be sure to go to techbargains.com/videos.